friend Adrienne here on Happy Cool, and welcome to a new Teen Wolf review. This week's episode was called The Fox and the Wolf. Let's talk about it. First, some quick thoughts. We found out a little more about Allison's weird phone call, so it was the internment camp after all. We still don't know why she got the call, unless I missed something. I really loved the elevator scene with Sheriff Stilinski because they always use the cliche of like the teenagers who are dealing with all these things yet getting really good grades in school, and she's just like, I'm failing econ. Which makes sense, so thank you for that. I was like, oh yes, it's hard to keep up with schoolwork and save the world. I'm just saying. Moving on to Stiles. Oh my god, how creepy was it when he waved at the camera? And good news, it looks like Stiles might not have the same issues his mom had. Instead, it was a trick by the trickster who tricked the audience into thinking he had issues, but he really probably is just fine. His brain is probably normal, but the trickster made it seem like he had the same mental issues that his mom had, which I'm like, oh, nice trick. Nice trick, because we were all kind of having our different theories. I know I was like, well, maybe his mom had a Nogitsune or something like that. But no, it was all a trick. What? However, I was right about Kira being the one who needed to stop Stiles. Let's just hope she doesn't have to kill him in order to do that. And now moving on to the larger part of this episode, which was Noshiko and the flashback. First, we found out that Noshiko is 900 years old, but she does look older now than she did in the 1940s. So does that mean that she's still aging and at some point will die? Or how does that work? I'm still not clear about that. We were wondering what kind of kitsune Kira was. Turns out she's a thunder kitsune, not a moon kitsune like I was hoping she was. But still, pretty cool, and it makes sense, you know, with the electricity and all of that. But now I wonder what kind of kitsune her mom is. So hopefully to tell us. In terms of the flashbacks, I wish they had been a little shorter. Not that I didn't enjoy them, but I felt like it wasn't moving the story along really fast. I was like, okay, it's nice, but I want more information. A lot of it was spent just telling the story, but not really revealing that much. So I wish it had been a little shorter. I mean, even Kira said, we don't want to hear your Casablanca story. Yet, we still got the Casablanca story. So I could have done with a shorter Casablanca story. And flashback also meant that creepy bandage guy was back. Are we ever gonna get rid of him? On the other hand, we did find out that he is Reese, which I guess makes him a little less creepy. Nope, still creepy. But I like that we found out a little more about it and how it came to be. Also, I was a bit surprised that Kira's mom was a bit reluctant to let Scott help them. She mentioned that wolves and foxes don't get along, but at the same time, a wolf helped her defeat the Nogitsune, so I would think that she would be all, yeah, let's team up. But at least at the end it looked like she was coming around to having Scott help Kira, but I just thought it was weird that she wouldn't be 100% with it. And the killer reveal goes to the Nemeton. It all goes back to the Nemeton. I freaked out a little bit, just a little bit, because I was like, holy crap, how did we not see this coming? I mean, of course it's the Nemeton. Of course the Nogitsune was buried in its roots. Of course, and of course they woke it up. It's all linked, guys. And at the same time, I thought, man, no matter what kind of evil you defeat, something worse always comes out of it. It's like you can never ever win. And to end it all, cliffhanger. Again, I think I will never learn, because when I saw Stiles, I was like, oh yeah, it's on. It's on. What? Next week's probably gonna be pretty crazy and intense, and we'll be moving a lot faster than this week's episode, I'm guessing. But until then, let me know what you thought of this episode. Did you enjoy the flashbacks? Did you enjoy some of the revelation? Did you see the Nemeton thing coming? Yeah, let me know. And of course, make sure to subscribe to Happy Cool if you haven't yet, so you don't miss any of my Teen Wolf reviews or any other reviews or videos we put on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! I let out a little like, oh my god! when I saw the tree. Probably the most intense reaction a tree will ever get from me.